Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Amy, and this is yoga. For those of you just joining in with this channel, we focus mainly on vinyasa flow. For today, we are going to pay particular focus on the shoulders. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started by taking a nice, comfortable, seated cross-legged position towards the center of the mat. Shoulders stacked over the hips, palms up. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Exhale. Really focus on the hush of those exhalations. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, release your arms down. Again, inhale, reach up. And exhale, release. One more time, inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, begin to carefully fold forward, folding over your seated simple cross-legged position, hinging the hips forward, and make sure that you are only taking your hands as far forward as your body will allow you to go. And you'll know that your body is saying stop the moment it starts to actually be very painful or you start to shake. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. 4 more breaths here. Inhale, walk your hands in. And as you exhale, begin to transition into all fours. So we're going right into our cat and cow. Inhale into cow, gentle back bend. See if you can start to look upward. And exhale, round through to cat, tucking in the tailbone and drawing the chin towards your chest. Inhale. And exhale. And every time you inhale, I want you to really focus on that deep expansion into your abdomen. Inhale to a nice neutral spine. And exhale, take your hips back to your heels, coming to child's rest. Now, for your child's rest, if you find that this is very strenuous for your shoulders, you can keep the elbows further apart, hands stacked. If you would rather reach the arms forward, you can. Just make sure that you're not forcing the arms very far forward. This should not feel painful. This should feel like a very deep release. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, allowing your back to expand broadly. Exhale and focusing on the hush of your exhalations. Inhale, walk your hands to your knees. And take your left hand into your low back, or you could take your hand onto your left hip instead. Inhale, reach the right arm up. See if you can look upward. And exhale, use your right hand to take your head over to your right shoulder. And very carefully begin to inhale and look up. And exhale, look down towards the right side of the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. One more time. And go ahead and release, inhaling. Exhale, take your right hand into your low back. Inhale, reach the left arm up. See if you can look upward. And exhale, use your left arm to take your head to your left shoulder. Inhale, look upward. Exhale, look towards the left side of the mat. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, release the left arm down. Now take both hands behind your back. Either interlace the fingers behind your back or just simply clasp your hands. Inhale, open into your chest, coming into a slight back bend. And exhale, fold forward. Allowing your shoulders to round down towards the mat and breathe deeply. Inhale, lift your shoulders over your hips. Exhale, release your arms, release your hands. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to all fours. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now, in downward facing dog, you do not have to fully lengthen your legs. I do want you to try focusing more on your spine. Try to lengthen into your spine as you lift your sit bones towards the sky. Fingers and toes are spread nice and wide, and begin to walk the dog. Rolling and gas pedaling through your feet. And really focus on your breathing. Inhale, lift one heel. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale, hold. And exhale, release your knees to the mat. Hips to heels, coming back to child's rest for 5 breaths. Inhale, come back to all fours, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, step your right foot between your hands and release the left knee into the mat. Inhale, arms come up to a low lunge, slight back bend, and exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, curl the back toes under, lift the back knee up. And exhale, step forward, coming to the top of the mat. Inhale all the way up to standing and reach those arms up. Bring your palms together and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, release forward. Coming back to forward fold. With or without the swan dive, the back bend is completely optional from there. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, release the right knee down. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the back knee. And exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, release the knees into the mat, and exhale, take your hips to your heels, returning to child's rest for about 5 breaths. Inhale, come to all fours, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, step the left foot forward, release the right knee down. Inhale, arms up to low lunge, and exhale, release those arms down. Inhale, curl your toes under, lift the right knee, and exhale, step forward, returning to forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up. Bring your palms together and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, release forward. Again, if you want to go into that standing back bend into a swan dive, you can here as well. It's completely optional. Inhale, step the left leg back. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the left knee, and exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, knees to the mat. Exhale, hips to heels, returning to child's rest for 5 breaths. Inhale to all fours, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, again, step the right foot forward, release the left knee down, going into our sun salutations. Inhale, arms up, reaching and expanding into your abdomen. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift that back knee, and exhale, step forward. Inhale all the way up to standing, reach up, palms together. Excuse me. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, release to forward fold. Inhale, optional to come halfway up and step the right leg back. Exhaling, knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the right knee. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. This time, take your knees into the mat. And for today, we're just going to drop the hips down, going into our cobra. Really opening into the abdomen, engaging the glutes. Press up and through your shoulders. We're going to stay here for a couple more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Carefully and slowly lift the hips and take the hips back to the heels. Coming into child's rest. So we're doing a little modification for our sun salutations today. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, step the left foot forward, right knee comes down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the right knee, and exhale, step forward. Inhale, arms come up, palms together, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release to forward fold. Inhale, step the left leg back. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the knee, and exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, lower the knees and lower the hips, carefully returning to cobra for a couple of breaths. Inhale, lift the hips, and exhale, downward facing, child's rest, not downward facing dog. Still not awake yet. It's been rough lately. I know that I've mentioned that on a previous video, but yeah. So we're going to stay here for 5 breaths, and we're going to go through one more round of those sun salutations for today. All right, let's come back to inhaling all 4s and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, step the right foot forward, left knee comes down. Inhale, arms come up, and exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the left knee. Exhale, step forward. Inhale all the way up to standing, reach up, palms together. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release to forward fold. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the right knee. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, lower to cobra. Inhale, lift the hips. And exhale, child's rest for 5 breaths. Inhale, all 4s. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the right knee. Exhale, step forward. Inhale all the way up to standing. Reach up, palms together. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, release to forward fold. Inhale, step the left leg back. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, curl the toes under. Lift the left knee. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, hips to heels. Child's rest for 5 breaths. Inhale, come to all 4s, and again, exhale, downward facing dog. Again, holding for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands to your toes. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And we're going to stay in Tadasana or mountain pose for about 5 breaths. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but the allergies are kicking my butt this year. Chicky Babe over here is completely congested, headache. So if you're noticing, if I feel angry, or if I look like I'm really PO'd, it's because it just feels like an elephant's constantly stepping on the crown of my head, and I apologize. So let's try to focus on the here and now, shoulders down, eyes are soft, and breathe as deeply as you possibly can. And if you need to take water breaks, take those water breaks. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, bring those arms up. And we're going to remain here for about 5 breaths. So what I want you to try not to do is shrug the shoulders. So our objective here is to draw the shoulders down while still extending the arms. And I want you to try to do that without arching your back. Try to keep your back flat. So in order to do that, you are going to need to keep the tailbone tucked in slightly. Nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale, lower the arms down. And as you lower the arms, hinge at your hips and your knees and hold here. So your arms are just by your side. Again, make sure that you're keeping your shoulders down and away from your ears. So this is option 1. Option 2, you could bring the front of your wrists behind your hips and hold here. Or if you would like, you could try interlacing your fingers. Try to see if you can take your hands behind your hips and then interlace your fingers. The goal is to really pull the shoulders down. We're releasing the trapezius. Many of us keep our tension through the shoulders, especially if you find that you spend a lot of time in front of the desk, like many of us do. You probably put a lot of tension into your shoulders, so we want to release that today. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, release your hands, bring your arms up, lengthen your legs. And exhale, return to mountain pose for about 5 breaths. Inhale, bring those arms up once again, holding for 5 breaths. Try not to shrug up the shoulders. Keep the shoulders down. Back is neutral. Inhale, exhale, hinge the hips, hinge the knees, and bring your arms by your side. Breathe deeply. And we have the option of interlacing the fingers or placing the front of your wrists behind your back. Pull those shoulders down. All right, from here, inhale, exhale, lengthen the legs and fold all the way forward, keeping your hands behind your back. Allow the shoulders to round down. Relax the back of your neck. And we're going to get that neck to relax a little bit more. Let's nod our head for yes. Shake and our head for no. Nod yes. Shake no. Nod yes. And shake no. And hold. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands, lower the arms, coming into that forward fold. Inhale, walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. And exhale, lower the knees to child's rest for 5 breaths. Inhale, walk your hands to your knees, shoulders over the hips. And exhale, take the back of your right hand into your low back. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And exhale, fold. Try to hinge the hips forward, lengthen your spine, and release into a child's rest variation. So we're getting a nice deep opening into that right shoulder, stretching into the rotator cuff. Inhale, slide the left hand in, shoulders over the hips. And exhale, take the right shoulder back to release. And then lower the right arm down, taking your time. Inhale, exhale, take the left hand into the low back. Inhale, right arm goes up. And exhale, hinge forward, returning to child's rest variation for a few breaths. Getting that deep opening into the shoulder. Inhale, slide the right hand in. Take the left shoulder back. Exhale, lower the left arm down. Inhale, reach both arms up. And exhale, hinge forward. Sweep the arms back just like we did with standing, and hold here, arms by your side. Breathe deeply. So we're firing up the quads and glutes to hold us in this position, and we're engaging those abdominals, navel drawn in. Really pull the shoulder blades together, firing up into the upper back. And either interlace your fingers or place the back of your wrists into your low back and release into that child's rest, rounding the shoulders down. So for today, we are going to focus on rabbit. And it's really a great posture, mostly seen in Hatha. We are incorporating it in with our vinyasa flow today. So we are going to execute this just a little bit more different, just to add a little variation. So let's go ahead and inhale, lift the hips halfway. Just halfway. So we're engaging the glutes and the quadriceps and holding for 5 breaths. And you should be kind of resting towards the crown of your head. Breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale, lift the hips a little bit more. Now we're rolling all the way onto the crown of the head. Contraindicative. So if you have any cervical spine concerns, I would highly recommend against bringing the crown of your head into the mat, therefore forcing your chin to your chest. Instead, I welcome you to stay in child's rest, gently resting your brow into the mat. Listen to your body. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. From here, instead of wrapping the fingertips around the heels and curling the toes under like we normally would with rabbit, we're actually going to inhale and lift the arms, getting a deep fairly intense stretch for the shoulder girdle. If this is too much for you, of course, you may certainly feel free to keep your hands into your low back instead. Keeping the tailbone tucked in. Inhale. Exhale, carefully bring the hips to your heels and at the same time lower the arms down. Inhale, lift your shoulders over your hips, taking your time. And exhale, release your arms down by your side. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, release to child's rest for about 5 breaths. Inhale, staying on your elbows, lift your hips. And exhale, slide out the right leg, followed by your left leg. Inhale, release the hips into the mat. So we're coming into our Sphinx pose. Again, make sure to press up and through your shoulders. Our objective is to release this, not to strain it. So try not to sink down. We're pressing up and through, shoulder blades locked together, and make sure that you're engaging those glutes to support the low back. So we're going to release a little more in the front of the shoulder now. Inhale, exhale, shift your weight to your left arm, lift the right elbow, slide the right hand in, elbow towards the rib cage, and return to center. So you're using the leverage of the mat to lift the right elbow up. Make sure that you're keeping the right shoulder down. Inhale, slide the right arm back to position. Exhale, shift your weight to the right arm. Slide the left hand in. Inhale, back to center. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, take the right elbow wide. Exhale, take the left elbow wide and stack your hands. Go ahead and release your brow into your hands, and we're going to just remain here for about 5 breaths. Gentle relaxation. From here, inhale, lift your brow, gaze comes forward. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left. Inhale, take the left arm over to the right and release your brow down. And I'm hoping that you can still hear me through the mic. So you should feel like you're getting a nice intense stretch for your deltoids or shoulders. And we're fanning open those shoulder blades, releasing into the upper back. Inhale, release, and exhale, switching sides. Let's thread the left arm behind the right arm. Arms back to Sphinx pose. Now from here, inhale, take the right arm out to the right, and exhale, carefully roll over onto your right side. So you're crossing the left leg behind the right leg, and you're resting your head into the mat. Inhale back to center, and exhale, let's switch sides. Left arm over to the left, cross the right leg over the right, and rolling onto that left side. Breathe deeply, and a deep stretch into that shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. And again, exhale, stack your hands, release your brow down with elbows wide. Inhale, lift your gaze forward toward the top of the mat and bring your hands next to your shoulders, next to your chest. Exhale, lift the hips and take your hips back to your heels, returning to child's rest for about 5 breaths. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, cross your ankles. And inhale, push away from the mat, rolling back to simple seated cross-legged position. Go ahead and slide your legs forward, arms by your side into staff, shoulders stacked over the hips. Breathe, toes spread wide, fingers spread wide, chest is open. Inhale, exhale, use the strength of your arms to take your hips to the center of the mat. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, one vertebrae at a time releases you all the way down into the mat, really articulating into the spine. Inhale, exhale, take the right knee to your chest, followed by the left knee. And make sure that you're keeping your feet nice and flexed, toes spread wide. Slide out the left leg, inhaling. And exhale, lengthen the right leg. A couple of different options here. You could bind the toes. You could take your hands around the back of your calf. If you want to get a deeper stretch into the upper back, especially for allowing the shoulder blades to fan open, you could take the left arm to the outside of the right leg, really wrapping those fingertips around the outside of the leg. Nice deep breaths. See if you can pull the leg in a little bit more. See if you can lengthen a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, bend the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, slide in the left leg. Inhale, lengthen the right leg up. Exhale, cross the right ankle over the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can take the left knee to your chest and thread the arms through, getting a deep stretch into that hip. Use the leverage of your legs to pull the shoulders down. And release. Inhaling. Exhale, lengthen the right leg up. Inhale, lower the right leg down. Inhale, exhale. Again, take both knees to your chest. Breathe deeply. Make sure that you're keeping your feet flexed, toes spread wide. Inhale, lengthen the right leg along the mat. Exhale, lengthen the left leg, releasing into the hamstrings. And you might have one side that you're noticing is way tighter than the other. If you need to keep that knee bent, keep the knee bent. If you want to bind the toes or take the hand to the outside of the leg, you can. Inhale. Exhale, bend that left leg. Inhale, slide in the right leg. Exhale, lengthen the left leg up. Inhale, take the left ankle over the right leg. And taking your time, exhale, draw the knee in to your chest. Again, we're using that leverage of the legs to pull the shoulders down. Inhale, gently release. Exhale, lengthen the left leg up. Inhale, lower the left leg back to starting position. And from here, go ahead and heel toe your feet out towards the edges of the mat, drawing the knees in. And rest your hands on your abdomen, taking deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, carefully take the knees nice and wide. So now we're coming into our recline cobbler's pose. Adjusting yourselves if you have less space like I do. Also, if you need to modify the intensity of this stretch, you could stack some books under your knees, put yoga blocks under them, stack blankets to help support the knees up a little bit higher. The main focus now is just that we're releasing into the hips and we're releasing into the abdomen. Go ahead and intertwine your fingers over your abdomen, keeping your eyes soft. Feeling the rise and fall of the abdomen, abdomen. I cannot speak. Lack of sleep, you guys. It's for real. Lack of sleep. Oh my goodness. Carefully lift the right knee, followed by the left knee. Slide out the right leg, followed by the left leg, and release your arms open. So now we're making our way into our Shavasana or corpse pose. Just for the purposes of this video, I am going to cut this down to just 5 breaths. If you would rather stay in Shavasana for a far more extended period of time, I absolutely encourage you to do so. So let's start by really softening those eyes a little bit more and allowing the eyes to drift closed. Begin to really relax and let go of any remaining tension that you may have throughout your entire body, from your fingertips traveling all the way down to your toes. And really begin to let go of and silence any remaining strenuous thoughts. Feel as though your mind is drifting towards the sky, and your body is sinking deep within the earth. Let go and focus only on your breathing. And as soon as you feel ready, we're going to begin to bring ourselves back into the room by wiggling our fingers and toes. Slide in your right heel, followed by the left. Take your arm by your ear and roll over onto your side so that your arm is supporting your head and neck. Eyes remain closed. Use the strength of your arms to lift all the way up to simple seated cross-legged position, allowing the eyes to drift open once again. Palms are up, index finger to thumb, shoulders down. Breathe deeply. Inhale, reach your arms up, bring your palms together, and exhale, lower your hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and thank you so much for your patience. Unfortunately, the voice thing is what it is. I'm constantly just sinusy. This is probably the worst year of allergies I've experienced. Full stop. Absolutely top of the line misery with the allergies this year. I hope you guys are having an easier time of it. You know, as always, if you want to leave some comments down below, maybe you have any other suggestions of parts of the body that you would like for me to focus on. Perhaps you would like for me to go a little bit more in depth as far as yoga for allergies. We can certainly focus on that in the coming days. Yeah, just you feel free to leave those comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure to click or tap on that notification bell. Thanks again, everybody. Peace.